It felt good to be back out there. Obviously, we've been playing pickup, working out a little bit, but to have all the coaches, all the players back in town, getting to it in a proper practice environment, it felt great. The guys look good. You can tell guys have been working hard this summer, so I'm excited, and it was a great day one.
I was really impressed by the shape our guys are in. Chewed up the practice a little bit. I was pretty impressed by the conditioning. It speaks to the readiness and the summer work that they did.
That's right, 7 practices in 4 days. The first 3 days were 2-a-days, and then today here on Friday.
So that's a lot of time on the floor and going head-to-head against guys that you go up against every single day. So it's a really good sign for this group, very encouraging that they're out here being this competitive and maintaining that level, that standard of competitiveness throughout all 7 practices.
I'm tired. No, but it's been fun. I think this is like the first time everybody's been able to play with each other. But it's been fun learning what everybody does, and it's just cool to be out here.
It's been a long summer. We had a long off season. Longer hours in the gym. I'm just ready to get the ball rolling, man. I'm ready.
I can't remember a preseason slate this long since maybe 2013, 2014 range. I've been kind of viewing this in sets of 2s, right? So you've got these 2 teams in Denver and Dallas that are, Western Conference Finals hopefuls. That's a little mini series that the Thunder's got to go deal with and play with. And how do you rise to the occasion against these very precise, high-level teams?
Just fun to be around. Being around those guys is always fun. But the big thing would be keeping it going as the season continues, because everybody's like that, their first game, first practice, first couple games. So just keeping it going throughout the season.
3 named guys in the NBA. There's 605 players now. 11 for 3 names.
Good intensity. I thought we were ready to play from the jump, obviously. That was huge key. Getting off to a good start. Starters were ready to play. Second unit did a good job to close the first. Not perfect, but certainly good competitive spirit and hard play.
Felt like 2K. I'm not gonna lie, but it's a surreal moment. It was really fun to be out here with the guys.
C minus.
Otherwise, we hit the gas. Back in there. Good job.
We're in Tulsa for the Thunder's annual trip up here to the BOK Center for the second preseason game of this 2022 slate.
Well, it just speaks to the statewide support that we feel. A lot of the teams in the NBA are part of huge markets that have a lot of different professional sports teams and a lot of different things that the community can rally around, and it kind of segments the community. And one of the advantages of being in a market like this is that the Thunder is a very communal thing for the state, and we feel that obviously in Oklahoma City where we are every day. But anytime we get outside of the metro area, we feel that from the entire state, and certainly enjoy tapping into that.
Back in Paycom Center, the first of 2 games here in this building during the preseason. How do you deal with these 2 teams that you're going into it very unfamiliar? You've got to go out, and it's all about the competitive level. We'll figure out the tactics later.
Felt great. I couldn't wait to be back home. I told Wiggs it felt like a year since we played here, but it was exciting. I was glad we was back home again. So.
It's awesome, man. I always wanted to be a part of one of these games, and I thought I was going to be on the NPL team, playing against an NBA team, but here we are 12 months later that I'm getting to play against my former team. So it's really special. It's great for the NBL, great for basketball in Australia, and I know how much Australian fans love the NBA, and it's great for them to watch their home teams compete against our teams over here. It's great. It's great. There's nothing like home. Best fans in the league, so to be back, whether it's preseason, regular season, we love playing here, and it's always great to be back at Paycom.
Got his head up, looking for the convoy, and finds Dort speaking in on the weak side.
Felt good. It's been a long time. I think my last game was in a little bit before the All-Star break from last season. So, you know, it just felt good to go out there and compete and play with the guys.
Takes a plunge. Outside the Dort. Shot on the way. Doesn't hit the rim.
The two-game road trip to conclude the preseason slate begins here in Detroit as the Thunder takes on the Pistons that are more kind of in your same development arc. And how do you go out there and again from that competitive level plant your flag in the ground and say, hey, we're young too, but we're going to be about all of these things that make us professionals.
The second half defense, specifically to start, was really impressive. I don't think we defended the way we wanted to in the first half. I thought the guys recognized that clearly because coming out of halftime, there was a great sense of purpose and connectedness, physicality, and it showed up. I mean, we made them earn it, and strung some stops together, and were able to open up a little bit of a lead.
Sure, I think we just trust each other a lot. I've been really impressed with how much we move the ball, especially the last two games. Just kind of trusting one another, make the right play.
Josh Giddey snaps the pass to free man. Kokushevsky no looks into Giddey. Knocks the three down.
Throwing it ahead, strong here. Now you don't set it. Ball's going to go to the top. Heavy load. Stop playing. Get my leg back. Yeah, get my leg back. Yeah. Whoa.
Thunder's going to take on the Spurs here in San Antonio in its sixth and final tune-up of the preseason, and this has really been a great opportunity for the Thunder to explore more of the roster, experiment with different lineups, and most of all test its mettle in its defense against a variety of different teams.
And I think that's the benefit of 6 is, it's a little mini season, whereas last year we played 4, I think. And it allows you to have some accumulation of these sorts of things, and the games are just much more revealing. The practices are great for cleanup and for install and that sort of thing, but testing it in the game, there's nothing like it. New opponent, new challenges, another look, which is a good thing. And then, kind of give us our last touch point before we head into 4 days of practice, where we have, great practice stretch before the start of the season.
Now Waters going to dive for that ball. Still time for OKC. Baisley on the other end as Giddey sending up the floor for Baisley to throw it down.